You know, a lot of times when I tell people that I'm going to Morehouse and I'm going to be in Atlanta for the next 4 years, everybody tells me, they're like, oh, make sure you stay focused, make sure you keep your head where you're supposed to be at, don't get too far off or don't get distracted too easily. And when I hear them say that, I really think to myself, it's not possible for me to do that. I feel like where I'm going, where I'm trying to be, I cannot afford to get distracted or to allow small, minor distractions to take me off course of where I'm trying to go and where I plan to be at in the next 4 years. And I feel like going into that environment and keeping myself goal-oriented and maintaining that level of focus and knowing that I'm not there to mess around, I'm there to handle business and become the man that I'm supposed to be, I feel like I can go in there very confident that I'm going to succeed. I always planned on going to a HBCU. I had the opportunity to go to a couple other school institutions like UC Davis, UCLA, and like Fresno State, a couple more. But I understand the importance of my culture. I'm very, very invested into who I am and my race and my identity. And I feel like not going to a HBCU would be doing a disservice to myself and to my offspring and how I'm going to teach them about their culture. So I think going to a HBCU is very serious, and I feel like it's an honor to be able to participate in that culture. My name is Jaylen McGarry. I'm a senior student athlete at Castlemont. I play football and I play inside linebacker. Coming out of that pandemic season, that was when I first transferred. I actually transferred into Castlemont from Berkeley High, which is a pretty different environment, but a lot of people would assume that it would be a better environment, but I actually think it's the opposite. I think coming here was really one of the best ideas I ever made in my high school career. Coming here, it was just a completely different environment and a completely different aspect to the student-athlete lifestyle at Castlemont than it was at Berkeley. You get a lot more of a closer connection, at least I feel here, than at my prior high school. We really got to bond over this time that we got to spend with each other. We really didn't have a break. I feel like coming out of the pandemic season, we got right back into getting work done and just putting in work in order to prepare for my senior season. And I feel like through putting in those countless hours and those nonstop days of just lifting and running and really putting work together in as a team, I feel like it really grew an unbreakable bond between all of us. And I feel like that bond carried over into campus life as well. Like you only see me around my football teammates. I don't hang around anybody else. I speak to everybody, but you're not gonna see me chilling with anybody that's not been through the same thing I went through on this football team. I think I really want to start off with something that my linebacker coach, Richard Lee, had taught me, which was having selective amnesia about things. So when you get too high, you can't ever get too high and you can't ever get too low, If you make a good play or if something good happens in your life, you can't get overly excited or overly ecstatic to the point where you lose focus on what's next. And if something bad happens, you mess up on a play, you make a bad judgment, you can't get too low and where you do the same thing. You have to maintain a certain balance within yourself in order to keep moving forward and keep your eyes on the goal and maintain that level of awareness for what's about to happen next. Another thing that I feel like football has prepared me for in life is just discipline. Our coaches are very strong and very heavy on discipline and doing the right thing no matter what, just always doing the right thing. And I feel like through them teaching us that intense level of discipline, I feel like I can carry that into how I carry myself as a man and how I will move forward throughout my life. I'm graduating at the top of my class. I'm the co-valedictorian for the class of 2022. I'm finishing with a 4.2 GPA, and I got a half academic, half athletic scholarship to go to Morehouse. And I'm just really excited to go down to Atlanta and really further my both athletic and academic career. I'm going down there to major in kinesiology, and After I get my bachelor's in kinesiology, I plan on going back to school and getting a PhD in physical therapy. And I just really hope that Morehouse is, or I don't hope, I know that Morehouse is going to really take me to where I need to be in life. And I'm very excited to see what happens next.